What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I'm about to do something different because, of course, this channel is all about different. I'm about to do my 2017 New Japan Cup predictions. Now, of course, this bracket just came out and it's going to start in March. So first round matchups are in March and it goes all the way up to the end of March. So I thought of doing this because it's a bracket, and I thought this would be a good way to prediction. Now, of course, New Japan. This match is the winner gets a shot at either the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, and the Never Openweight Championships, which are the champions, of course, is IC Tetsuya Naito, Heavyweight Okada, and of course Never Openweight Goto. So let's get right into these predictions, starting with the first match of the first round: Hiroshi Tanahashi against Evil, of course, of Incarnables de Japón. Of course, Tanahashi's been here. Again, I am not well known in the New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I do watch their pay-per-views, which are amazing. If you haven't, definitely check them out. Of course, Tanahashi's been here. I think, if I've read that right, he's been here twice, and he's been. The last time he was here was, I think, when Shinsuke was there. So, and then you have Evil being in his first. Coming for me in this matchup, Tanahashi, of course, the veteran, the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I got to take Tanahashi in this one for sure. Of course, Evil will give him a fight, but I'm going to take Hiroshi Tanahashi to move on into the next round. Now, the next matchup in the first round: Honba versus Tongaro from Bullet Club, of course. Honba, of course, former IWGP Tag Team Champion with Makabe, of course. And then you have Tongaro, the Guerrillas of Destiny, representing the Bullet Club, of course. This one's going to be a very interesting one because, again, Tongaro is a very good wrestler. Tag team. I think this is going to be more of a good single run. So coming for me in this matchup, I am going to take Tongaro to beat Honba in this matchup to move on to fight Tanahashi. So I'm taking Tongaro to beat Honba. Now in the next matchup in the New Japan Cup first round action, Big Mike, Michael Elkin against from another member of Bullet Club, Bad Luck Fale. Of course, again, big Michael Elkin, of course, former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, former Ring of Honor World Champion, all that. He's very big in Japan. There's a Big Mike against, of course, the heavy of the Bullet Club, of course, is Bad Luck Fale. This one's going to be a good matchup. Two big guys in a big-time important match. So coming from me, I'm going to take Big Mike, Michael Elkin, to beat Bad Luck Fale. So Big Mike beats Bad Luck Fale. And now the last matchup of the first half of the bracket. Of course, Toru Yano versus Tama Tonga. Now, of course, Toru Yano is the reigning IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions with Tomohiro Ishii, guy who klepto, if you want to say, steals stuff, and that's his gimmick. And then you have Tama Tonga. I mean, another member of Bullet Club. Fantastic with the Guerrillas of Destiny. Second generation, I think, if I'm right, he is second generation. So this one's gonna be a good one. So coming from me, I'm gonna have the Guerrillas of Destiny move on. I got Tama Tonga to beat Toru Yano to fight Big Mike in the next round. So I got Tama Tonga to beat Toru Yano. And now the second half of the New Japan Cup bracket, the still first round action, starting with Tomohiro Ishii against the Cleaner, Kenny Omega. Now, of course, Tomohiro Ishii, former Ring of Honor Television Champion, of course, the reigning New Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, against honestly the greatest talent in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and it is the Cleaner. If you did not see his match against Okada at Wrestle Kingdom this year, 46-minute banger. This guy is talent, beyond talent, and I mean, and he's trying to get back. He wants to get that. He wants to make 2017 his year. And I'm telling you right now, this is a good way to get him there. Winner gets a title shot against any champion. This is the best way to get the Cleaner, Kenny Omega, back into the title picture. So I'm going to take the Cleaner, representing the Bullet Club, to beat Tomohiro Ishii in a big-time upset because Ishii is a lot bigger than Kenny. So, but I'm taking Kenny Omega to beat Tomohiro Ishii. Now the next matchup, Yoshihashi against a member of the Los Ingobernables de Japón, Sanada. This one's a good one. Of course, Yoshihashi did fight Adam Cole at Honor Rising for the Ring of Honor World Title. Gave him a good match, of course. Representing I think it was representing Chaos, I think. So I'm taking a wild guess on it. Again, I don't know a lot about New Japan, but I just watched the pay-per-views and they're really entertaining. Then you have Sanada, of course, have LIJ, part of Naito, Evil, Bushi, Ticking Time Bomb, Kamatatsu, the junior heavyweight champion, of course. This should be a good match, but I'm going to take Yoshihashi to beat Sanada. Again, that could be a big-time upset right there, so I'm going to take Yoshihashi to beat Sanada. Now the next matchup, in the same bracket, first round action. Katsuyori Shibata versus Minoru Suzuki. Of course, Shibata, the former never openweight champion. The wrestler, very stoic, very methodical wrestler in New Japan, very talented. And they have Minoru Suzuki, of course, representing Suzuki Gun, who gave Okada a 40-minute banger it was a great technical matchup. This is going to be a very technical matchup in this bracket, Shibata and Suzuki. So this is going to be a good matchup. But I'm going to take Minoru Suzuki to win this matchup. Of course, he's going to want another shot at Okada, of course. Shibata is good, no doubt. He's fantastic. This one's good. This one was maybe the toughest one to pick, honestly. So I'm going to take Minoru Suzuki to beat Katsuyori Shibata. Now the last matchup in the first round. Juice Robinson, of course, if you wrestling fans know him, CJ Parker from NXT against Yujiro Takahashi from, of course, Bullet Club. Of course, everybody's saying Juice Robinson, next big thing in New Japan, other than Cody, but Juice has been everybody's fan favorite. And of course, Yujiro Tanahashi, of course, the pimp, I would say the Godfather-esque gimmick in Bullet Club with all his fine ladies, no doubt. So coming for me in this matchup, hey, push the juice. So I'm gonna take Juice Robinson to win this matchup and move on to fight Minoru Suzuki. Now the next matchups, which are I think it's like 13, 14, 15. I think like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like a week of it. So of course I'm gonna start with the first bracket, which was it's going to be Hiroshi Tanahashi against Tangaroa. This one's going to be a good matchup. Very different styles, of course. The biggest, I would say, smart. If there were a smart person, if Tangaroa is a smart person, he'll work on Tanahashi's knee, which is has been his Achilles heel. But coming from me in this matchup, I'm going to take Hiroshi Tanahashi to move on to the semifinals, for sure, because it makes so much sense. You put the guy who's been here multiple times. Hey, but again, Tangaroa can win that matchup, but I'm going to take Hiroshi Tanahashi to beat Tangaroa. And now the second quarterfinal match. That's against, of course, it's Michael Elgin, Big Mike, versus Tama Tonga. This one's going to be even better, because it's Big Mike against Tama Tonga. Two talented wrestlers, of course. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm going to take Big Mike. So it's going to be Michael Elkin versus Hiroshi Tanahashi in the semifinals to see who's going to be in the finals. So I'm taking Big Mike to beat Tama Tonga. And now the next matchup on the bottom half of the bracket, of course, is the cleaner representing Bullet Club, Kenny Omega versus Yoshihashi. Now, like I said before, this is the cleaner. This is Kenny Omega's chance to get back to the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and this is the best way you're going to do it. Beat another young talent like Yoshihashi. So I'm going to take Kenny Omega to make it to the semifinals. So I'm taking Kenny Omega to beat Yoshihashi. And now the last match of the quarterfinals, of course, is Minoru Suzuki versus Juice Robinson. This one's going to be a very interesting matchup. Of course, Shibata is all about working on the limbs, a limb targeting guy. So definitely look out for that. But I'm going to go with the upset. I think if they want to build Juice Robinson as a talent in New Japan, have him beat somebody like a very well-tuned veteran like Minoru Suzuki. So I'm taking Juice Robinson to upset Minoru Suzuki to make it to the semifinals. And of course my final four: Hiroshi Tanahashi, Michael Elgin, Kenny Omega, Juice Robinson. And now the semifinals: Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Big Mike, Big Mike. This one's going to be a fantastic matchup. They were tag team partners in Ring of Honor a few times, so they know each other very, very well. This one's going to be a great match to see who's going to be in the finals. So coming from me, this is a tough pick, but I am going to take Big Mike, Michael Elgin, to win this match. So I'm taking Big Mike to make it to the finals. And now the finals of the bottom bracket of this New Japan Cup. Of course, Kenny Omega, the cleaner, versus Juice Robinson. Now, this one's going to be good. Again, like I said, this is Kenny's shot to get to the world title again. Make 2017 his year and Bullet Club's year. So coming from me, you already know what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the cleaner, Kenny Omega, to make it to the finals. So it's going to be Big Mike versus the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Now, my prediction for the winner of that match. So, of course, both former IWGP IC champs. Junior heavyweight for Kenny. I don't know if he's won the IC title. Let me know in the comments, because again, I just love him being in Bullet Club. Fantastic. I know Elkins won the IWGP Intercontinental title. This seems like this is gonna be one of those bangers. I remember them having a ladder match for the IC title, Kenny and Michael Elkins. So I did hear that was a fantastic match. So, what better way to end this tournament by having Michael Elgin and Kenny Omega in the finals? So coming from me, I am gonna take Kenny Omega to win this New Japan Cup and challenge Okada one more time. Give us another Okada Omega 2 match for the IWGP Heavyweight Champion of the World. So I'm taking Kenny Omega to win New Japan Cup 2017. And those are my New Japan Cup 2017 predictions. Now I hope you did enjoy this prediction. Comment below, who do you have in winning this New Japan Cup? If you are a New Japan Pro Wrestling fan, let me know. Always interested to see your comments. Of course, who do you have winning this tournament? Who do you have winning, and who do you see the winner challenging for IWGP IC, heavyweight, or never open weight? So let me know in the comments below. Of course, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends. Of course, become part of this dangerous alliance, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!